Iman, suck my fucking fat, you bitch.
It would take a truly remarkable mix of bad decisions and sheer stupidity for Danny to top the insane fails that exposed him as a fake guru. And somehow, that's exactly what he's done with more fraud, photoshopped statements, and another now deleted video that I, of course, downloaded before he could remove it. Again. During my new daily ritual of listening to Danny say you know 100 times to get rid of any self-doubt about not knowing something, I realized the account in this interview was not the same one that was exposed for being photoshopped. And after staying up late crunching some numbers, I discovered that it was also fake due to the expectancy here not adding up. But you expect far more entertainment from a person as highly regarded as Danny. And wow, is he regarded. So let's get started. 10 hours after my video went live, Danny broke his silence and decided to double down on the lies instead of admitting he was a fraud. His strategy in this post was to say that the real reason he photoshopped a sim account was actually because he lost almost everything that was in his real trading account with real money. No, I didn't make that up. Yes, I photoshopped a sim account to make it look like I was making money from trading, but I have an explanation. It's because my real trading account with real money was liquidated and I essentially lost all of it. I know I committed fraud, but it's only because I failed at the thing I was charging people thousands of dollars to learn. What? Anyways, attached to this post was a Trade of 8 broker statement. But when you're a failed trader and pathological liar who has to use Photoshop to appear competent, it means that people are going to look a little closer at the things you post from that point on. In particular, they'll look for inconsistencies in the fonts, because it's very difficult to find an exact match if the following conditions are present. You're stupid. That's how it was discovered that the 9s here are not even close to being the same, which proves that once again, Danny faked his trading performance and edited these documents. And before we get into the even crazier and dumber things he did after this, it's insane to get exposed as a fraud and then say that we as a trading community need to stand together instead of tearing each other down. What that really means is, hey, I-Man, love you. Stop proving that all of us can't trade and also sell garbage overpriced courses. After this was discovered, Danny deleted the post shortly before deactivating his entire account. Please stop giving your money to these people for mentorships and courses. Everything can be learned for free, and that's why I made imantrading.org. It's completely free. It'll save you a whole lot of time and money if you're serious about trading. Stop giving them your money. Since it takes one full day for each of his brain cells to recharge one at a time, Danny came back at full strength 3 days later for one final attempt at explaining why he committed fraud while apologizing for the fraud committed in the previous explanation of why he originally committed fraud. I probably missed a few fraud steps in there, but let's continue to what now only exists as a video. A historical artifact, if you will, because can you guess what happened to this post? That's right, Danny deleted it. Here's why.
Bringing you the latest in fraud and attempts of Danny Trades to try to prove himself. He posted this post on X claiming how he made, all this money, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? It's all fake. So the first statement here you go to, the 67K a day statement he made, there's some redacted information on it. But here's the thing. If you actually copy or just simply go to it and highlight or just try to get just the name up here, copy and paste it. This statement's for an Oscar Mulatto, whoever that is, but definitely not Danny Trades. And then let's go back to X here. Let's go to that 11K end of year statement here. Okay, you can see, scroll down, you see this is all the exact same statement he posted. Go ahead and copy the name up here. And this is the shocking one, folks. This is the one that really, you gotta wonder. Ooh, Jacob. Well, I think we've got some explaining to do. There you go, folks. Posted on the internet by Danny Trades himself. Proof that he is not the trader behind either one of those Trade of 8 accounts he posted.
We could get into this more, but I have faith in your brain power to understand the craziness going on here. Now, the only thing better than a fake trading guru apologizing after being exposed is when they delete that apology. And thankfully, I'm 2 for 2 on downloading it before they do that. So let me show you just a couple highlights from that 32 minutes from that 32-minute video. My name's Danny. My name's Danny.
And people started calling me a demo trader or paper trader over that video. which I have to face the consequences of what it is, right?
You know, my name's Danny, you know.
But I had to just figure out a way to just cover it up, right? There was no, like, I was panicking, you know, there was no going back, right? And I knew what I was doing was wrong, you know, and I apologize because I know that was wrong.
You know, my name's Danny, you know, my...
You know, I feel like a lot of people take my personality out of context, you know, you know, you know,
While I appreciate the self-awareness, which gave me a big gay smile, and regardless of what was done afterwards to cover up the initial mistake, I think we can all agree that real traders worth learning from don't have to Photoshop sim accounts, right?
There's a lot of traders that, you know, they go big, right?
Wait a minute.
They don't study up. They don't educate themselves before going into a trade, right?
Hold on a sec.
You know, I'm going to go in this many contracts because Danny or whoever is going in this many contracts, right?
Whoa, hold up.
But that's where it all comes in too, right? We all have our own past, right?
Control F, RIGHT. Oh God. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Right, grinding me, right, drugs, right, follow my dreams, right. I think you probably do that a lot too, right?
Screw you, Danny.
Hey, it's me again. Remember when I made that video about Apex, their payout denials, insane lag issues, and power-hungry narcissistic Discord moderators? Well, that was 10 months ago, and as of the date of this video, their Discord is still shut down to the public and members cannot send messages. Sorry about that. But it's why I made the Prop Firm Center Discord server, which is for all prop traders regardless of which firm you use. Discuss firms, trading, and whatever you want. If you prefer personal accounts or even do both, that's great. Always do what's best for you. Either way, don't use real money until you're ready. Stop paying to learn things that can be learned for free. And be careful out there with this insane volatility.
I was on that futon, man, with my little blanket on, my feet hanging out of the futon, you know, all snuggled up, you know, just crying, bro, you know, because I've taken big losses, you know, and it tenses me up right now, you know.
Screw you, Danny.
You know, my name's Danny, you know, my name's Danny, you know, my name's